This morning we are right outside our Casa KRQE studios, and this morning we are talking about the Walking in Circles Horse Rescue Ranch, the largest rescue for horses here in the state of New Mexico. And this morning, look at this, we have Holly here, one of the horses that has been rescued. We also have Kristen, who is fostering Holly. You're a horse trainer. We have Kathleen, who is with the ranch, and we also have a volunteer at the ranch, Roger Shinnick. Now this is really interesting. Roger, you wrote a book specifically about Holly. Tell us why she has inspired you to write this book.
Well, being associated with, as a volunteer at the ranch, I've become to love horses and understand what it's all about. And so I was glad to write a book to educate other people about the importance of respecting horses and taking care of them.
And how long have you been with the ranch?
For 2 years.
For 2 years, fantastic. And Kristen, you're fostering Holly. How is she doing? What's her story?
She's doing well. You know, she's got along very well with all the other horses coming to the herd, and every challenge that I've put her up against so far, she's done well with. All the trailering, all grooming, that sort of stuff. So,
what happened with Holly? Give us a little bit of background. Or Roger, if you want to.
About 5 years ago, she was abandoned on the side of a ranch, and it wasn't for the New Mexico Livestock Board inspector that came along and found her. They actually thought she was dead, but luckily the inspector took her to a vet clinic, and they restored her health, and then they took her to Walking Circles, and she's been there ever since, and she's done very well. She's grown into a beautiful, strong horse that everybody appreciates.
She is beautiful. Kristen, I can only imagine the challenges that are faced when you're trying to rehabilitate a horse. And despite all the traffic out here, she had something to say, folks. She's doing fairly well then.
yeah.
That is fantastic.
It's a very stressful environment for her to be in, so she's doing well.
And she's a young one, right? She's only what? You
About
said
5 years
about
old.
5 years old. Kathleen, real quick, let's talk about Walking in Circles, this horse rescue ranch. You guys are in real need of some help.
Yes, we live totally, we're a 501c3, so we live totally on donations. And right now, for some reason, the donation level is very low. And that's what allows us to buy feed and to work with these. We have a little over 100 volunteers that come out, and we're always looking for more volunteers. So anybody who would love to work with horses and learn, we have wonderful trainers that donate their time and everything like that. So our events that we have coming up really help us with bringing in some money also. And we have our chuck wagon coming up this Saturday, and that is really it's an authentic chuck wagon dinner.
Wow.
And that really helps the ranch. And then Kirsten was our winner last year from our first annual Trainers Challenge. And the horse that she trained has already been adopted. And this year our Trainers Challenge will be at the first day of State Fair. That's going to be Rescue Day. And we will have 7 horses entered in that and 1 mule. So we would love for people to come see that and help, see what we do. And without trainers volunteering their time, they help us with rehabilitating the horses.
No kidding. We do have all this information, by the way, on our website, casa.com. Easy for you to access. Real quick, what's going to happen to Holly, and what happens to the other horses once they are rehabilitated? Are they up for adoption? What happens?
Yes. Holly right now is up for adoption. Now, Kirsten, being wonderful who she is fostering her and continuing her training. Okay. But if someone wanted to adopt her, she is up for adoption, and like many of our horses at the ranch. They're up for adoption, and even pasture pals. We have some elderly horses that could be a pasture pal or a pasture buddy for a single horse or a couple horses.
Fantastic. And just important to note here that if there weren't a horse rescue out there, horses would be going to slaughter. Isn't that right?
Yes, although the slaughter has died down in the state of New Mexico, we are still sending from our state over 40,000 to Mexico.
Okay, thank you so much for coming in, sharing with us what Walking in Circles Horse Rescue Ranch is all about. Again, more information, go to our website, casa.com.